So this is the view. This is the student view. I just threw this last night, so um, we're going to work through it. I'm going to work through it. Um, so before we even start, here's the idea of the class. If you are nervous and you don't want to come to class because you think you're going to get COVID, you don't have to come to class. If you are someone that is nervous about not being in class and you didn't sign up for like an online class, I will be on campus and you can come to class and that will be available for you. So it's either way. So that's how we're setting it up. So we're calling hybrid. Um, if you want it to be online, then it's online. The only exception is the final exam. I want you to come to campus in the middle of March and take the final. That's the only exception. I can work with you on time a little bit, but that's the only exception. I'll have you come in small groups to campus in the middle of March to take the last exam. But aside from that, yeah, if you never want to see me, you'll never have to. If you want to, let me let this person in. Billy Benicia. So I'm like, if you never want to see me, and then you jump into that chat box, yes. Okay. All right, I get it. Just kidding. Yeah, so if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. There's some caveats to that though, but I'll get to that in a minute. If you're nervous about taking an online, like I can't do this online, I need to be in class, I need to be sitting in front of a teacher, that's available for you. So, because I'm going to be on campus Mondays and Wednesdays. This class is Monday and Wednesday, I hope, because I just told you guys to do Wednesday, and we're Wednesday now. So, yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays, I will be on campus. I probably will be teaching most of the days out of a classroom, writing on the board, and that'll be recorded, so you can live stream into it. All right, so let's go over some of this first. So here's my name. My office is on the second floor in that 3-story building. So the other science teachers have their offices in the back in the D building. So I'm not back there. So I don't want to bring my couch back there. That's if you want to know the truth of it. So I want my couch. So I'm up in the front building, and plus it's nice because like nobody ever knows where I'm at. In the back, they think I'm in the front. People in the front think, oh, I'm in the back. So where is he? We don't know. No, he's home. So that's my office. I'm there. You'll be able to get a hold of me by text. I'm there Monday and Wednesday. There's my email. That works too. That goes right to my phone. This is my office phone number, which is useless. I wouldn't even bother calling it. This is a Google phone number, the 407 one. That does ring to my phone like a regular number. Or if you text, that'll go to me as well. So it's just as good as having my regular phone number. So you can use that whichever way you need me. Most of you text, that seems to work well for me, or email. If you want to make sure, you could follow it up with an email, because emails, I want to make sure that I clear my inbox all the time. So I'll make sure that I answer your question. So you can read this part about biology majors and what we're going to learn. Oh, this is sometimes people don't look, but this is a fast lane course, meaning that we finished this course. The middle of March, and we go. It's like taking it in the summer, right? So the idea is a lot of you guys want to take maybe A&P 1 in the second half of the semester. So that's what this is for. But there might be a few of you that wanted to sign up for the full semester course and you accidentally signed up for this course. And if you want me to try to get you into the full semester, if there's one open, maybe I can do it. I don't know. But just heads up, this one's fast lane 1. So we will finish earlier. Here's your book, free book. Click on this link. I'm going to do it. Fingers crossed it made it. So you click on the link, table of contents. Bam. There's all of our stuff. We're actually not even starting with chapter 1. We're going to start with chapter 2. So you just click on that, and there's your book. And it says order a print copy if you really, no need for that if you don't want that. You just take this free version and, that's it. It opens to the book. So that's it. Those of you that want a paper for the book, you can get this paper copy. It will cost you like $10 or something, or you can just use any biology book because they're essentially it's all the same stuff. So that's the book. We're going to have 4 quizzes and 4 exams and 4 discussions. The discussions are worth 20% of your grade. It's a really stupid reason to not get free points. I put the discussions in there. I really want to put the discussions. I put it to help you with grading. So if you don't do them, it's going to hurt you grade-wise, and I'll make sure it does because it's a stupid reason to not get extra points, right? Because the discussions are just rather simple questions that you could figure out yourself, and we'll get to that in a minute. So let's go over stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's things. And this is important if you're not listening. Maybe if you're like most of us, you like to sign on to your class, turn your camera off, mute it, turn your camera off, and then go do something else, right? You're on your phone while I'm talking, and I'm talking to myself. That's fine. Whatever. I don't got like an ego like that. So you could do that. Or for some of you guys, turn it on. Like my son, turn off the camera, mute it, go back to sleep. Right? If you do that, people, don't forget to wake yourself up at the end of class and turn it off, because when half of you are on after I've ended the lecture, you're off doing something else. Right? If you like that setup, how you're doing it, that means that you got to pass all the quizzes and exams. Like getting at least a C on a quiz or an exam, then I'm going to mandate that you either show up for my lecture, or you got to have your camera turned on and you got to be like in front of it and you got to be watching the lecture. So if you don't like participating, if you don't like interacting with people, then pass your test. It's that simple. And if you don't want to see me on campus and you don't like coming to campus and talking with me face to face and having awkward conversations, pass your test. So otherwise, I'm not going to make you turn on your camera like some teachers do. I don't care, but you got to pass. If you're not passing the class, right? If you're not passing the class, we got to do this every day, and I got to look at all your faces. and I'll be asking you questions. And you got to unmute yourself, and we got to talk. And I know how you young people especially hate doing that because it involves talking with your mouth and stuff. So I have no problem with you just kind of staying in pass. Then you'll be okay. All right, let me go back to the syllabus. This is what we're doing. I'm actually starting a little bit today. I do have everything on video. Well, I've made videos of most of this stuff already. If you are moving on to anything that is science-based, biology-based, let's say you're doing anything medical, this stuff is relevant. This is like the foundation. So stuff from this class is you're going to find it again in micro, AMP1, AMP2, even like in nursing. Like this stuff you do find again. So don't treat it like you treated your history class where you memorized stuff and then you took the test and you forgot it, because you need this stuff again. So you know, the more you know it, the more it's in your permanent memory, the easier your life is going to be for you down, you know, in the future. And then the class is kind of, it's scaffolds, like it works on itself. So for example, you see up here, atoms, water, carbon, macromolecules. You're like, wait, that's not even biology, and it's not, it's chemistry. So that's bullshit. What's going on? You need it. You need a little bit of chemistry for biology. And you need that to the next thing in biology. And you need to learn about the molecules where you can start learning about the cell. And you need one thing before you learn about the other. So don't blow. If you're going to blow stuff off in this class, blow off the end of the class. Do well in the beginning. Most important stuff is in the first month. Most important stuff's in the first month. You know, it might not be relevant to you, but if you're a business major, whatever, get through the class, right? Just get through the class. Do what you got to do. This is your only science class. Just get through it. If you're a science major, get through the class and put this stuff in your head. Okay, so there, I said it. Attendance. I'm telling you guys, if you start, I'm not going to down or anything. We're in a kind of a weird online situation, but if you're not showing up and I don't hear from you, and you're failing, I mean, there's a big relationship between attending class and passing, because a lot of people are like, okay, whatever, it's 9 o'clock or 8:30 in the morning, and I'll just read the notes, right? I'll watch the videos. But how many times do you do it? First of all, read. I'll read. Don't lie to yourself. Don't ever lie to yourself. 95% out there. Don't be like, oh, I'll read it later. Don't lie to yourself. No one believes you. Don't believe yourself. You're not going to read it. You don't open those textbooks that you buy for those.
I think you froze up.
We can't hear you.
Nah, he frozen.
Oh, he
He's on.
He frozen. He had been in the same position for a few seconds now.
That was easy. Later,
I
guys.
thought it was something. Oh, he back? He back? No, he froze.
Nope, still frozen.
He's stuck.
Yep, there you go. Yep. Nope, I haven't.
Oh, he left.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Drew. Sympathetic.
I feel a little better. Someone else have a baby, like me.
Yeah. I got 3 inside, baby.
Oh, I got 2.
I
Everybody,
got a set. I
I
got a
got
set
5.
of twins,
Everybody online.
a set of twins, and a little baby.
I got a 10-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 6-month-old.
No.
Jesus, we all got babies.
Yep.
Hey,
I got
Ariel.
5. Hey, Danielle.
I was trying to figure out how to unmute it.
There you
Hello,
go, right there.
everybody.
Hello.
I'm back in.
Yay, he's back.
That was if that happens, just stay on like you were. Man. Anyway, I wasn't talking about anything. I was just talking a bunch of garbage, so that's all right. Worked out well. Let's finish the syllabus.
Why? Oh, there you go. I'm about to say why I can't see you, but I can see you now.
Let me present. Oh, let's try this again. You guys can see the syllabus?
Not yet. It says it's loading.
I'll let Jill read it. Oh, okay.
Would you stop? Give me that.
How about now?
There.
I'll let you guys read
Yep.
all this. All right. Yeah.
I got a question. Do we need this 18
What's
weeks, right? Did we need to buy the modified master in biology 18 weeks access?
Not for the lecture. For this lecture, no. It depends on what lab you're in. So, I don't know who your lab teacher is, but some of them are using something called Connect.
Oh, you are.
No one. Yeah, some of them are. Some of you guys are using something called Connect, and I would get whatever the cheaper version is. I'm probably for my lab. I'm using something different, but I see that only like 4 of you from this class are in my lab, so it's.
Well, I know I'm in it. But when I went to the bookstore, this was before you had told me about the book being free. This is what they told me I had to buy.
We got a picture of something.
It is.
Okay, all right. So that's not for the lecture, but that might be for the lab, and it depends on what lab you're in. I'm not sure you're in my lab. I'm teaching section 6. Like I've only got like 6 students in there, and from what I can tell, 2 or 3 of you are not. Only like 3 or 4 of you are in this class.
I know it shows your name on my lab. Your lab was supposed to meet right after this class if we was on campus. So your lab was supposed to meet, I want to say at 12:15, 12:30 till 2.
Yeah, that sounds right. Did I send you out a message? Like,
Yeah, haven't sent me a message yet, but I do have it popping up on my Canvas.
okay, yeah, I was saying that I don't have my act together, and like I say, your announcement saying that we're not doing anything today because I don't have my act together. You didn't read it. All right, hold on, let me look.
I'm actually pulling my emails up on my phone. You're not getting my phone, son. Stop.
Oh, that's the one class.
Mommy, where did Lisa go?
I do have something from you.
Oh yeah, you are. You're one of the people in my class. Can you return that?
I can call and say. I'll call and say. We can discuss that after. You can go ahead and do what you're doing.
Okay, but yeah, I was holding you guys off because I'm trying to use a different. I'm trying to go with like a better lab, but yeah, I mean there is going to be a cost for lab. Lab's going to cost some money for any of you taking lab. It's going to cost something, depending on who you're taking. Lecture should be free. So, yeah, lab's going to cost you anywhere between $100. I mean, it's whoever you're taking, because they're all using somebody.
Okay.
And there's no code. You go to the books. There's two ways you can do it. One, this is for all the labs. One, you can go online and just buy it with a credit card. Like you go through Canvas and then you go in and you buy it through a credit card. The other way is if you're using financial aid and you don't want to spend the money up front and you want to use your financial aid first, you can go to the bookstore and they will give you the code and then you just type in the code on your computer and it'll let you in. But either way, it's going to cost money.
Okay.
So we couldn't figure out a free way around that. All right, let me go back to the lecture. Yeah, make sure if you guys are in the FastLane class and you're okay with it and you want to be in the FastLane, make sure your lab is FastLane too, because I don't have a lot of you in the FastLane lab. So the way I'm seeing it, some of you might be signed up for FastLane lab, lecture. So the lecture is going to end in the middle of March, but your lab is going to continue for the rest of the semester. Or you might be, so just make sure it's all matching, right? Make sure your dates are lined up. Or if you don't care, then don't worry about it. It really doesn't matter, especially if it's online, it really doesn't matter, especially the lab. The lab's not going to matter because you're kind of doing the labs on your own, at your own pace. So no matter what class you're in. All right, let me go. Okay, so oh, you know what? There's this thing I want to do so I can send you out really fast text messages. So let me go into it now. I'm going to have you guys sign up for it. So I use this if I want to send out a group text. I know there's other ways to do it, but this way is like really quick for me. And I could just do it off my phone. Oh, come on. I could do it off my phone. All right. So let me make the class. Create new class. Okay, so what I want you to do is let me open this up for you. If you could do that, I don't know, can you guys see that link? I still got you. Hold on. Option is, you see where it says H4K, this one over here, H4K 47A. You could send a text message to a certain, like to this. Hold on. Go ahead and screenshot that if you want. I'm gonna put this page on an announcement. Let me show you this other way. Oh, here we go. Right there. There's the phone number. So I'd like you to send this text. It has the @ sign. Don't forget the @ sign. Send that text to this phone number. Or that one, either one. And that's going to enroll group text. And that's another way you can reach out to me if you want. It goes to my, I mean, you already have my phone number, so. So I'm just going to give you a few minutes to do that. Because if we're running late or something, I figure text is the fastest way to reach you. So I'm going to do a group text and just let you know, hold on for 5 minutes, or hey, I lost internet connection again. Just hang tight for a second. I'll be right back on. Something like that. Yeah, good. See, some of you are on here already. So I will post this to an announcement later on after class. And let me close that for now. Don't worry if you didn't get on it. I'm gonna put that PDF on there so you know how to do it. So they might ask you if you want to download the app. You don't have to. It'll just send it to you like a text message. So, all right, there's that. Your quizzes. Okay. Let's talk about tests. So, in fact, let me do a student view. You've got two options with quizzes. It's going to look like that. As you see, they're remotely proctored. So there's, if you take your quiz at home, no problem. You do not have to come to campus to take your quizzes. If you want, you can come to, good. You can come to campus and take your quiz. It's up to you. If you want to take it from home, which most of you do, it's proctored. So you got to have a, you're gonna have to have a camera on your computer. Screen still black on your end? All right, just let me know if you guys can't see this. If you guys can't see the syllabus, or I mean like the quizzes that I'm on, just unmute yourself and let me know. Hey, now that some of you are on invite, if I for today, if I lose signal for some reason, just send me a message on Remind so that I know I can stop talking. So yeah, so this is remotely proctored. So you're gonna, it's this program called Proctorio. You're going to need a camera on your computer. It's going to record your face. You're not going to be able to have all your notes laid out next to you on the table. So it's sort of like being in the classroom. So just, be prepared for that. Or, if you're nervous and you don't want to take it with watching you on the computer, well, not watching you, it's recording you. And then if you start like, if you're like this is what you guys look like when you cheat. Can't see, or you do this. Oh, can't see me. I lowered my head, but you keep, like, eventually, given enough time, your head's going to go over as much as you don't want it to. And then you start doing over on this side because this is where your other notes are. Or you smart ones, you're typing and you've got your notes like right in front of you. So you're like this and you just keep looking. The computer picks it up, right? So then I can just watch it. So it makes a recording of you. And some people are nervous doing that. They don't like that. You're very welcome to come on campus and just take it normal, just casual way, right? Same test. So, yeah. So there you go. There's our exams. They're going to be like this. Right now, I'm saying that exam 4 is going to be on campus. You know, I always say it, and I don't always do it. Right now, that's the plan, that we're going to be on campus. We might not. There's a chance we might not. Especially if everything's going well and you guys are like passing the class and it looks like everything's going okay. I'll be more inclined to just let you guys online, really. I don't care. So grades, all your grades are going to be set up and you'll be able to see how you're doing as you go along. You see what everything's worth here. It's all weighted. So the quizzes are 20% of your grade. Exams are 60% of your final grade. I have it all weighted in here. So as you take it, you'll be able to see down here what your grade is so far as you go along. Makeup is fine, but makeup's not fine. I hate makeups. So usually I say absolutely no makeups because look, I'm giving you like, if you look at these quiz dates, I'm giving you a range of dates to take it, right? So the 22nd through the 26th, meaning that, and I know that one's coming up quick, right? That means that Thursday night, Friday morning at midnight, so Thursday night, midnight, Friday morning, that quiz will be available. You have all the way until Tuesday at midnight to take it. So that's really 5 days. You've got all of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and all of Tuesday. So that's a 5-day window for you to sign on during any of those 5 days. And then you might be asking, well, wait, why do you have January 22nd? Today's the 20th. It'll be easy. I'm not going to throw a whole bunch of stuff in there, right? It's just a quiz and it's the first one and we're only meeting for 8 weeks. So it kind of made it, if I wanted 4 quizzes and 4 exams, anyway. Right. So the first one, maybe I'm only going to put a few questions on there. So that one's not going to be like any big deal compared to the other ones. But you have a 5-day period, right? So I'm thinking no makeups because I can't keep putting these things back up. It'll confuse some students, right? So, and I just, you also on your side, you got to get your life together, right? If you give me a COVID test and say that you got COVID, then that's different or something like that. Oh, then, okay, I'll work with you. But it's, but if you're just like, you picked up, you're doing 12s at the hospital and you just can't make it. Some students are like that. It's like every test they've got a problem. Every single test. Fine, I'm going to make a new hard exam for you, like a real harder one, because you're causing me trouble. I mean, it's really what it's about. If stuff happens to you, then I get it, right? So I know we're in an online environment and things are kind of different right now. And if they get sick or something, you're screwed, right? They can't go to school. Now you're home stuck with a kid. If something happens, okay, something happens, but don't be that student that's always got something going on. All right. So, and if you're someone that is working, like I work every day from 8 to 4. You took this class, right? And you're like, yes, but I thought this class was going to be online. All right, it is. It's online, but technically you're supposed to be around. So you can't like fail the class because you can't just work all day and then get home and start binging something and not do anything in class. All right, I got off topic. What I'm saying is if you're not going to be around, you better pass. And you're not going to be able to not read anything and not do anything and study for the test like 5 minutes before and just jump on. Common sense, not this class, it doesn't work. You're actually going to have to spend time with the class. And if you're not going to, then you know, it's not going to happen. Discussions are here. They've got start dates and end dates, and I just made the end dates like it's like at the end of the month or the middle of the month, right? So this is due at the end of this month, middle of February, end of February, middle of March, roughly, right? So you've got like lots of time, 2 weeks, and they're really easy questions. This first one is telling you about I'm saying, you know, what's up with these alkaline diets? What's up with this alkaline water? You know, it's thinking, like, what do you think? Right? There's no right answer. You can't get a wrong answer and get a zero on this. If you put your own work and just say what you think and don't go half-ass on it, then you'll be fine. Hold on, let me make sure I'm still on. I am. Yeah, so for the discussions, do not cut it off the internet. Do not cut and paste off the internet. I promise you, I can tell. This is what we do for a living. This is our job. You know, that's the only thing I know. So I know what it looks like. When I read 3 or 4 words of your post, I know that you got it off the internet because I know how you write. I know how to write in 3 or 4 years. I know how the internet works. I know how someone in Kenya or India writes. If you're gonna try to use Chegg, that's a big waste of money buying a discussion question. But whatever, some of you are that lazy. This is just, look what I'm asking you. I'm asking you about, you know, you think this is a bunch of BS or is it really something to it, right? So that's it. Just put your own thoughts. You could just sit there right now and just bang it out. And then reply to someone else in a meaningful way. Don't be like, I agree. Yeah, you're right. Just write, contribute, and then that's it. Easy 5 points. That's 5% of your grade right there, right? And so you're all those discussion points. That's 20% of your grade. It's like taking an exam that's worth 20% of your grade and getting 100 on it, right? You just be stupid to like skip it. So you're gonna want those points. So don't cheat on them. If you go under pages, I might not have anything here. Okay, I do. I've got videos here that I'd already made because I can already tell today I'm not gonna get to any lecture stuff. So I made some videos. I'm probably gonna take the second one out. And so for your first quiz, it's gonna be based on this video here, chemistry, and this video here, ionic bonds. And if we look at how long they are, they aren't very, oh, because I haven't unlocked it, really? Hold on. This one is 15 minutes long. This video, I think this video on its own.
The Valence
Don't
Show.
listen to this person. Yeah, this video on its own will probably be enough for the quiz. So this is a 15-minute video. Normally, I'll have videos like this, and I'll have video of me actually in class writing on the board. Today's like the only exception because I'm here, right? But so yeah, these videos, like I made this video. I'm gonna take the other ones off. In fact, let me now while I'm thinking about it. And so your first quiz is going to be just on, I like this one too, just on these 2 videos. Kind of, I'm changing my mind already. Should be released. Okay, so just those 2 videos. That first one's 15 minutes. This second one on ionic bonds is 5 minutes. So you got a total of, like, let's say 21 minutes. 21 minutes of video. Right? So no reason you guys can't, you know, get an A. It's really important that you understand it, though. So I gotta shut my email off. Hold on. Well, we're almost done, so I'll leave it on. So no reason you guys can't get an A on this, right? My questions are not multiple choice questions, and so that might freak you out that they're not multiple choice. But the good part about it is I'm going to essentially tell you what kind of questions I'm going to ask. So they're not multiple choice, but you know what I'm going to ask. So all you got to do is prepare what I tell you to prepare. For example, and I'm going to write this down for you in an announcement. I'm going to ask you what atomic numbers are. Like, what is an atomic number? And there's 4 different atoms that I'm going to want you to know about. I mean, there's no point in me telling you the questions now. I'm going to post the questions that I'm going to want you to know, the things that I'm going to want you to know. Okay, if you know what this is, and you know what this is, then I'm going to end up asking that on the test. Like, you won't really be surprised. All you got to do is, like, prepare for it. So for this first quiz will be some short answers, like what is an atomic number? What is an ion, or what are the types of ions? I know these are questions you don't know the answers to yet, but I mean, that's the questions, right? And so just from those 20 minutes of video, you're going to have everything you need to know. You know, what is an atomic number? I tell you in the video. It's not very difficult. You could Google it, really. So all this stuff is, by the way, if you wanted to read in your book, this is like the first half of chapter 2. So watch those 2 videos. Then if you want to read chapter 2, have the first half of it, you could. It goes into more detail than my videos. But really, I mean, honestly, those 2 videos would probably set you up. And again, it's only like 20 minutes. So these 2 right here. That's it. You click those 2 and you can watch it on your phone. I got to figure out why it's locked and make sure it gets unlocked. Oh, I know why. Oh, I can't do it from here. Anyway, do you guys have any questions? We're just about done, by the way. All right. Okay. Couple things to do in the next 10, 15 minutes. Oh, by the way, sorry to bother you, but sorry to look. When there'll be a thing called modules. Well, I'm gonna get rid of all these. There's a thing called modules. So let me do student view again. So you have pages that has videos. Then you have modules that's going to have like typed out notes that I typed on, I typed it out on Microsoft Word and I made a, these are going to be off here because I don't want you to study all these yet. All right, so I'm going to take most of this off. I'll probably leave just the first one up, right? So you can go either way. There's my typed out notes. There's the videos that I made. There's the book. And there's also me. You can call me at any time. This is our class. Bookmark this tab and keep it because we could jump on here anytime. Or if you just want to talk by phone because you don't want to do a face-to-face because I know how you hate it, we could do that. I don't really care. Anyway, just don't blow it off. So, no questions. If you make sure you type your name in the chat box, if you didn't do that yet, yeah, I'm gonna unlock it. Make sure you sign up for that remind.com thing. I will have the directions up in a few minutes. Make sure you study. Make sure you start studying, and reach out to me anytime. If I'm sleeping, I won't answer my phone. Other than that, call me whenever. I don't care. I'll talk to you at
I just
dinner
have
time.
one
I don't care.
question. Are we gonna meet every Monday and Wednesday like this at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I'll be in the classroom on Monday and Wednesday at 9. If you can't make it, I'll record it. Like I'm recording this one, and I'm going to post this recording later.
Okay, so we don't exactly have to be on the video, but if we want to log in, we log in.
Right. And you can just log in and take yourself off the video.
Okay.
Like mute yourself and put the video off. And just listen while you're going around the house. Just remember, guys, if you fail your test, then you're going to have to show me your face. So if you don't want to show me your face, don't fail anything. You can do whatever you want as long as you're passing. Okay. That's it, guys. I'll see you guys later. Let me know if you have any questions.
Will do. Later.
Y'all drop off. I see the two poor people that have to work during class. Ashley and Danielle. Sorry. You guys looking for the shut off button? Bottom middle. Like hover your mouse over the bottom. It's right in the middle. Or you could just close the browser.